What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. We are here with another seasonal championship, this time light as a Chevy. And I'm somewhat confused because we don't actually have to use a Chevy, we have to use a Korean car in the B class. And really the only sensible option is the Veloster here from Hyundai. Because, I mean, Korean cars in general, tuning check is in the description as always. And I will go in the actual description of what I wanted to say. But Korean cars in general, you don't really have a whole lot of options. We have Kia, which literally only has one car in the game. And I don't think you can buy it in the auto show, so it's off. And you have Hyundai, which again has only one car that can be bought at the auto show. The rest are reward cars. One car we had available for this championship. And I will be honest with you, it's not a whole lot at all. So that's the car that we are using. I mean, if you have the other cars, you can use the other cars. The problem there is they're in the A class, apart from the i30, I think. The i30 is another option. But again, it's not available at the auto show, so if you have it, go for it, but didn't actually check on it because it wasn't available at the auto show. So this is the only car that really makes sense to use for me, which at least limits my thoughts on which one we should be using, if there is only one that makes sense. That wasn't an ideal way to do it, but overshooting the corner a little bit. Not that it hurts us a whole lot. Of course, once again, B class, very stable, not a whole lot of wobbling around, losing control or whatever. The car is also fine. It's a fine drive as a daily driver. Regular stock standard car. I think it is 300 and something horsepower. I think roughly 350. I think it's a very fine car as a daily driver. Wonderful car, but it's a Hyundai, so there's that. It's also not cheap. But definitely if you like a medium powered car or a fun daily driver, this is definitely something for you. It's a bit above the range of a 135i BMW or an RS3, somewhere a little bit above that. Actually comparable with the RS3, I would say, in terms of fun as a daily driver, and I would probably take this one over the RS3. Should be less expensive, just as much fun in the daily driving. I'd say the S3 is probably a better comparison. RS3 is maybe a little over the top. Also from a price point perspective. It's a lot of money, that's gonna buy you that one. Wheel spin's definitely one of the biggest impacts on how fast you get money in the game. If you get a couple of good spins, you get money a lot faster than if you get bad spins. So definitely a little bit luck based as well, how fast you are making money in this game. On the other hand, if you played early in the game cycle, you got a ton of money anyway from wheel spins because they were so good. Wheel spins. got worse over time, which is a shame. A lot of money-making ways have been removed from the game, but it is what it is. The auction house really is for people that want to make money these days. Because they removed most of the cheap wheel spins that you could get from obtaining cheap cars. And then spending a couple of skill points on them to get wheel spins. They removed most of the very cheap ways. I wanted to get on the inside line here, so I was tapping the brake, but it didn't really work out as planned. Why do we have to rewind? I don't want to, it doesn't make any sense. This corner definitely one that you can use to get some overtakes. And now for this section we want to get into first. Oh, free wide! Why are you doing that? He was pushing the other guy wide, which was very good for us because we were already on the inside of that guy. So that allowed us going free wide with us on the inside and taking the lead. So that definitely a maneuver that went in our favor. Fun part is when I hear Korean cars I always think Kia. And there is only one Kia in there. And I don't even like Kia. I very much would prefer driving a Hyundai than a Kia. Some i30N or something. It's a cool car. i20N is also a cool car. A fun small one. Whoops. That wasn't ideal. But yeah, when I hear Korean cars, first thought Kia. And I have no idea why that is. Because again, I don't even like Kia, I don't know very many Kia. If you told me, name 5 Kias, I would sit there and say, I don't know. I don't know how a Kia is naming their cars, I have no idea. I know they sponsor some events. But I don't know, I'm blank on Kia. It's just the brand that sticks, not any particular car. Hyundai, okay, it's easy because you have the i30, you have the i20, you have the i10, you have the Velosters, so you can name a couple of cars at least. There we go. There's another one. There's the last one. We should finish this on 60 points again. I'm very confident that we can do that at least. I'm not sure I like the design. I haven't come up with an opinion on it yet. The grey-black mixture, I'm not entirely sure what to think of. It reminds me the design of the Monaro way back then in the days. I like the rear design. It has that little hatchback feeling to it that I kind of like. Always reminds me of my car a little bit. Just from the compact rear. Kind of like it. I don't like this one. What an ugly thing. The thing is, I couldn't even tell you if that is a Kia or a Hyundai. I know it's the Ioniq, but I don't know which brand it is. I am so far away from these type of cars, it's ridiculous. But the vast majority here is Hyundais. Because like I already said, there isn't a whole lot available for this race or this championship. Let's start in where can we do it? Yeah, that worked well. Now around the outside. No, that's not working. Switching to the inside. Inside here as well. Can we get it? Not yet. Now we can. Probably running out of battery again. I should stop making fun of electric vehicles. One day I will have one as well, probably. And boy, will I miss the sound. I think I already once told the story that I drove an electric vehicle. Well, I drove several actually. I drove an i4, I drove an iX1, and I drove an electric Mini, which was a horrible experience. The iX1 was okay, but the dashboard was horrendous, but that can happen with any car. The i4 was fun. I will admit that it was fun. I did miss the sound, because you didn't really, like, you also want to hear that you're going fast and accelerate like hell. But off the line, it was such an amazing car when you were waiting at the traffic lights and they turned off and you just floored it. It was such an amazing car, the i4. Unfortunately, when you actually do that and you drive like that, your battery is empty rather quickly. But we already had that topic last time. And recharging is annoying. But hey, it is what it is. It's the future, right? Welcome the future with open arms. That's what I was taught. So that's what we're gonna do, eh? The future right now has come in this moment, and that is reaching 60 points. So I hope you can do it as well. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and until next time, farewell. What the hell happened with these cars there? It's a huge traffic jam. Bye-bye.